Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Monday Makes video. For today's project, I am featuring the stamp set called Sweet Strawberry. The punch is now available so that you can buy these two products in a bundle. And because of that, I have an online class, and here are some sneak peeks from that. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description box below. But for today's card, we are just using the stamp set, and this image out of the stamp set is the strawberry leaves and flowers. So I am using basic white card, just the regular weight paper. It's not necessarily the thick stuff that you would use with your card base, but you could if you wanted to. I have Old Olive as my card base just off to the side there. And you'll see that I'm using my piercing mat as well as a non-porous surface that I've just sort of stuck on top. It's like a craft mat. And that just is so that I could go off the page and then just quickly wipe this down if I had just a cloth to wipe the ink away so that I don't get my work surface all dirty. I try to keep everything really nice and clean because if you do that, then you don't get smudges on your projects. So I'm switching out the piercing mat now for a more absorbent surface because I plan to use the blends markers. So you will see up in the top right corner with the colors I used, and this is for you, Diane. I did this specifically for you because you wanted to know the colors that I've used. So I am coloring on top of this porous surface. This just happens to be the grid mat for the Stamparatus. And basically when you are coloring with blends markers, they're alcohol, and so they go through the paper, and if you wanted to sort of stop any kind of bleeding, you can use a porous surface like paper, and it draws the ink all the way through the paper instead of sideways, if you get my meaning. So as I'm coloring, I usually start from dark to light, but this time I'm going light to dark. I guess it depends on the situation. I started off with Daffodil Delight. I'm moving on to Calypso Coral, and then the leaves we'll be using in Old Olive. And that is the reason why I used an Old Olive cardstock for my card base. So I'm just doing the final little touches here with the Daffodil Delights. I have sped this up quite a little bit, but you know, it did take some time, especially when you're using the light and the dark and you're trying to get a nice little blend going. I wanted to have those flowers very bright, and then I started off with the Calypso Coral light, just kind of to give the proper blend between the Daffodil Delight and the Calypso Coral. But what really hit home here was the dark centers of the Calypso Coral. And then, like I suggested, I am going to be using the Old Olive Blends combo, starting off with the light and then just going in with the dark to create some definition. This is a really fun stamp set. I have to say that I'm full of ideas. I can guarantee that you're going to see some more free content here. And I always love to put my free content that I have here on YouTube on my bonus materials for my online classes. So they're all in one place together. So you're not lost looking for 5 or 6 videos that I did on YouTube. You can always find them in the classroom if you are one of my class attendees. And I do invite you to take a class with me because they're so much fun, and I also really appreciate your support. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff here on YouTube land. I have the thank you sentiment from the stamp set, and I'm just using it I'm stamping with the Memento Tuxedo Black. And now I'm going to flip it over and put my dry adhesive on, and you can see right here how the alcohol has soaked through that page. So that is the reason why we like our porous surface to color on. All right, I'm creasing my card base with my bone folder, and I'm putting the card front on my card base. This is a simple card. It's a 1-layer card, but we've got some embellishments. First, I'm going to come around with the Wink of Stella and just add some sparkle and shine to those lovely little strawberry flowers. These don't even look like strawberry flowers because I know they're white, right? But I mean, these are brightly spring flowers. It's lovely. And then I'm going to go in with some of my white pearls. I haven't used these in a while. I love them. 3 little pearls, all different sizes on the front of that card. And that is my card for today. You can see all the supplies I use listed down below in the video See More section or in the supplies section of my blog. The links will take you to my Canadian online store. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.